Okay, so we got two sticking out. Got soulmate and carelessness. And so, not, well, it says soul family. I just read soulmate, so I guess this must be talking about a soulmate. Yeah, attracting your tribe, soul contracts. And carelessness, like water attitude and inattentive, not playing your cards right. You have stepped into this energy where you have done the work, okay? You recognize something need to change. And so you made those changes. And that could have involved leaving a job, eliminating certain people from your life, friends, romantic, family members, moving. It could be any changes that you felt you need to make that, were no longer serving you, things that were keeping you small and limited. And so because you made that decision, you want to change, you wanted more for yourself, you wanted to be a better version of yourself. You began doing the work, you began putting things in motion. And the thing about change is that, change is constantly happening, but sometimes it's so small, or like we do like small thing every day that turns to a big thing. And then one day we look up, you're like, wow, look how much everything has changed. And because you made the small changes in just your life, you are now you're vibrating at a higher frequency. You're vibrating at that frequency of love, of light, of joy, peace, positivity. And so you're attracting that. And that can be that soul family, that soul tribe, that soul mate. And please understand, a soulmate can be a best friend. You could be a very good friend that you have forever, that you do everything with. It does not always have to be romantic. And when we hear things like that, we think romantic. But a soulmate is someone that knows your soul, someone who's made it with your soul before. That's it. And it doesn't have to be romantic. But you're now attracting. But there's a part of you, like I said, because change is so small sometimes, like incremental, and you've probably been on this path of eliminating things that kept you small, that no longer served you, that you don't even realize that you're actually attracting these things now. So you're like kind of not playing your cards right. You have things in front of you, you're attracting these things, but you kind of possibly what you went through to eliminate people, or even the reason why you needed to eliminate people, was probably somewhat harsh or traumatic. It hurts your feelings. So now it's like, because you've done all this work, and granted, you're still healing. Like, healing is a process that takes forever, okay? So take your time and, just trust yourself, trust the process. But understand, you have done a great amount of work that now you're attracting the things you want to see, the people you want to see, jobs, locations, vacations, things you want to see. So you have to be open. Be open to this new beginning. Be open to the new people, the new situations, the new opportunities that are coming into your life. Especially because you've done the work to heal, to change, and to know the type of people you want to be around. Trust that if there are people that come around you that are not in line with your vibration, or not in line with your life path of things you want to do, you'll recognize it now. This was the whole reason for the lesson. This was the whole purpose. So when you know, transition to the next level, you can represent, there still be, new levels, new devils for sure, but you can recognize it. So you don't need to stress yourself and worry about, will I know it? Will I not know it? You will. Ghosted, cut off abruptly, lecture culture, feeling rejected. And you may have had to ghost people, or someone may have ghosted you. And that's where I was getting that sense of hurt. It may have hurt you to leave people behind, because these people may not have been bad people. You were just growing and being better. I mean, they could have done something to hurt you. Understand, just because someone hurts you doesn't mean they're a bad person. But it may be someone not aligned for you. And so that ghosting could have left, or, eliminating people could have left these people feeling a little bit rejected, a little disappointed, or could have left, made you feeling that way. The whole concept behind ghosting is really, it's kind of cruel. But also understand, some people don't, when you try to be nice to them and tell them, oh, most people, some people, not all, when you try to be nice to them and tell them, you know what, hey, this just isn't for me, like, it's not you, it's me, because it's become such a line in today's world, depending on how old you are. People think it's a lie. Basically, I think it's a lie, something you're making up, you just don't want to deal with them. But truly, in some cases, it truly is, like I said, it's not them. You're growing, you're changing, you want more out of life. You guys are no longer compatible. Your souls are no longer in alignment. You are no longer walking the same path. And if people can't understand that in the words, that's when ghosting occurs. And sometimes that leaves both parties, even you, because you knew you had to do it, like with that lack of closure. But understand, you don't need that other person to have closure. Because if they weren't willing, there are a lot of if you had to leave them, there's a lot of things they weren't willing to do for you. So understand, you were never going. Let me not say never, because I don't believe in never. You never say never, because anything can happen, anything's possible. It's just that for where you were going and things you want to do, you couldn't afford to hold out hope at that moment. Like taking action, yes, like forward movement, like just ties in perfect. Willingness to do the work, taking the control of the situation. You ghosted these people. You left these situations. You took the action to move forward. I say, props to you. Like, it's not an easy thing to do. It is not, when we talk about taking action and moving forward and, eliminating things that no longer serve you. Those, a lot of things are easier said than done. They're words. And some people, do it, fall off the wagon, get back on again. It's like, your girl can be one of them. It's life. It's a process. You trust the process. But guess what? Every time you fall off and you get back on, you've learned something else that helps you remain strong and true to what your goal is. So be proud of yourself for moving forward. And now that you're moving forward, like I said, you're calling in the things you want to see. Don't be afraid of the things that are coming in. These are the things that you've asked for, you prayed for, you journaled about, you've been trying to manifest, and they're coming. So don't be so close-minded. Jealous one, scared of you losing you, don't want to share productive of you. And like I say, these people who you left behind could have been, like, you just get, I don't know, like, say, like, tarnished a little bit. What is sober do? I don't know, I can't think of it. Oh, look at that bird just flying so freely. I feel like it tarnishes, silver tarnishes, but you just have to, polish it up with that little cloth and it shines ever so brightly. And I think because you're around people who limited you, a lot of these people were in this low vibrational energy that was jealous and envious. And because of that, it kind of affected you in a way where you possibly felt isolated, alone, because someone may have been jealous of you. They may have told you lies about other people in your circle that weren't true, so you would be isolated. So this is a romantic relationship. I'm definitely getting the feeling of a little bit of like narcissistic traits. Not necessarily saying the person is a narcissist or the people are narcissists. You yourself would know the answer to that, but it's just like the traits of, a lot of time narcissists are so insecure of people that they covet. I mean, that's why they covet them. They don't want people to see how much they sparkle, how bright they are, how smart they are, their beautiful soul, how much love they have to give, because they truly don't have that. And you may have been in a friend group, a family dynamic, in a work environment where you were not allowed to shine. And that is why you left to move forward. So, and like I said, that can kind of, like that leaves a wound that needs healing and tending to, and you've been doing that. So let me just say to you, you shine bright, okay? Let me say to you, you deserve everything that you want. You've already made the decision to go forward. So keep moving forward. Keep going. Keep reaching. Keep striving. Keep healing. Do not let other people's thoughts and opinions or the things they have said really affect you. Yes, words do hurt, but now it's your perspective and it's also on your confidence. Do not give your power away. I was just saying this the other day. Someone was talking about blaming somebody for this, blaming somebody for that, or the whole reason this happened is because such and such made me, or I was afraid, so peer pressure. At the end of the day, and I understand, let's say peer pressure is okay, like it can be, But it's meant, peer pressure to me truly is a test. It's meant to say where you fold under the pressure, excuse me, where you fold under pressure or where you stand true to who you know yourself to be. If something's not for you, it's not for you. Do not give your power away to anyone. I'm sorry. Some people may find this controversial and not like it. Not your husband, not your mama, not your daddy, your grandparents, your boss, your partner, your siblings, your children. No, it is your power. It was entrusted and given to you. No one else is supposed to have it. Now, you can share your gift. You can share your power, but you don't ever give it to anyone. Because then that person has the power over you. Then that group has the power over you. Then that narcissist has the power over you. The power to make you feel less than. The power to make you feel insecure. Why would you give that to anyone? I just realized the shirt that I'm wearing today, and it says, be kind to your mind. And that's very important. When you're kind to yourself, you just feel so good. We should all spread kindness. We love, kindness makes most people feel good. So be kind to yourself. You not always gonna have a great hair day, great nail day, great job at work, but what's one day out of 365? Do not be kind to yourself. Do not beat yourself up. Miss Daisy, like with these people coming in, because you already made the decision to move forward. You've already taken action. You've already made changes, and now you're starting to attract the things you want, and you're just kind of like, yeah, okay, like you're taking for granted everything that you've done, and so you need to maybe have some time for yourself. Workout. I mean, working out to me is definitely a meditation, and or dancing, or spending time outside just in nature, grounding yourself, observing the insects out here. Me personally, I keep seeing wasps. I feel like the wasps are like they're my warning every time I'm stepping off the wrong path to step back on the right path. um, it's just, wasps to me are a symbol of intelligence, new beginnings, but more importantly, perseverance. And every time I see them, I'm just like, okay, you know what? I can persevere. I can do this. There's nothing I can't do. And you should say that to yourself. There's nothing you can't do. Tell yourself, there is nothing I can't do. Anything is possible. Not just that, anything is possible. And there's nothing that I can't do. Affirm that, okay? Affirm it, believe it in your soul. And even if you don't believe it in your soul, it takes some time. That's okay. The more you tell yourself that, the more you move forward, the more you take action, the more you start to believe in yourself. And these things, like I said, you remain open-minded, open-hearted to what you're attracting, then you'll actually it'll be like your change and the changes you started making in your life. You'll look up like, wow, I really believe in myself, and anything is possible, because look at everything I've accomplished. Look at everything that I've achieved right here waiting. All of it's right here waiting for you. Like you're in a little waiting period where, like I said, you've taken the action, you're still a little hesitant, you're unsure of how to move forward, and that's okay. Like, that's why I said the importance of getting out there and grounding yourself. Sacred emerald, divine love, receiving abundance, heart chakra. Yes, and that's just what I was saying, like being open hearted. You need to open your heart. There is divine love inside of you. You are full of love and light. The divine bless you everywhere. And not only is the divine blessing you on the inside, they're trying to bless you with that soul family, that soul tribe, friends, possibly romantic, possibly like at a job. People, like-minded individuals who are full of this divine love. They know their love. They know the love that's inside of them. They know they want to spread kindness. They want to spread love. They want to love you how you want to be loved. It's coming. It's coming into you. You've been working hard to get it. The cosmos, like soul gift, divine plan, align with the universe. Like, oh, you cannot make it up. It's definitely like coming into you. This is on your path. It's aligned for you. It's meant to happen for you. You have to believe it. Like I said, you've already started taking the steps by going forward and, making forward action and eliminating things that no longer serve you. Continue to do that. And when we first do that big haul where we eliminate everything, so that's like the biggest drastic change. But then when we get rid of it, we're just kind of sitting here like, okay, so like, what do I do next? Or like, who do I call? Like, I got rid of this person, or like, how do I move forward? It's that waiting period. You're learning how to, be independent, stand on your own as this high vibration. And understand, like I said, it's just a waiting period as you continue to heal, as you continue to believe in your strength, your abilities, your gift. When you are confident enough in that, that's when, you step out and you just effortlessly have these soul family, friends, work dynamic, partners that are just, and, business partners that are aligned with you. Like I said, it's on your path. It's something that you're meant to attract. But now, a lot of times, we always are looking, we want certain things, but sometimes we have to realize we have to be in that energy, that vibration of also to receive. And if we're skeptical to receive because of the things that we have been through, the trauma, then like we will never receive what's being given to us, what we earn, what we deserve. And more 9 times out of 10, you are used to giving. So now you have to prepare yourself how to receive. How to receive from the universe, how to receive from God, how to receive from the divine, how to receive from people that are truly aligned with you, like-minded individuals. Oh man, it's the best one in You got Lady Venus, and she's a unicorn. Lady Venus, okay? Beauty engaged, romantic and love, and explore your desires. And that's what I'm saying. You are somebody, man or woman, it doesn't matter. You're someone that is just full of beauty, and not just, like I said, you're full of that divine love. So it's not just beauty on the outside, it's beauty on the inside. And muse. Okay, there might be a muse out there. And you move so gracefully. You might be a muse to someone else. Like, you might not be aware of it, but someone may see you like and see how you move already. And that's what I'm saying. You're already attracting these things, but you may be unaware of it. Where it said that taking it for granted, you may not be seeing what's right in front of you. With that unicorn out here, one of a kind. I literally did a post about one of a kind last week. But like, you're a unicorn. You're one of a kind. You're not something that's seen often, that people see often. And so, yeah, you have the attention of people. You're attracting people because they're like, wow, I've never seen anybody like that. I don't know anybody like that. And everything they do is so graceful. Everything they do, it's almost like it's like, melodic, just grace, beauty, charm, as the young kids say, riz. Like, you've got it all. It's just more so about being confident. It takes time, and I understand we have to heal rooms. um you got study room at the bottom of the deck, and you get the sense that, like, saying like you caught someone's attention at Crack the Deck. It's a celebration, like, yes, let's party, let's celebrate. Like, you've done the work, you're attracting things you want to see, the people you want to see. You now just have to be confident in that. Said there are, people watching you, but not in the sense of like watching you like stalking your life. No, you moved away from that. You're not even in that energy anymore. You don't have that low vibrational energy around you. People watching you like, wow, I'm so in awe of this person. I'm so in awe of him or her because of how they move, of how they carry themselves. And so if you do not feel like you're doing a good job, if you do not feel low on yourself, if you don't feel like good on yourself, again, the shirt, be kind to your mind. You are. You are beautiful. You are graceful. You are moving forward. You have taken action to make changes so you live your high vibrational life. So you are a better version of yourself.